Hi, I'm Theo, and in this video I will show you how to plan your irrigation system. We will learn the proper selection of components and placement of riser nozzles and rotors. To do this, we will select irrigation and the irrigation toolbox opens. Let's start with the spray bodies. Here we choose the body, for example the 1800s from Rainbird in different lengths. 2, 4, 6 and 12-inch risers. The reduced pressure models with outlet stop valve and the combination of both. Also several models from Hunter. As already described in the other videos, when we created the project, we choose which manufacturers we would like to work with. As a standard, the 1804 nozzle from Rainbird is defined as a body. Let's irrigate this area. To do this, we need the appropriate nozzle. We select the nozzle separately. Here again, all manufacturers that we have previously selected. For example, the Rainbird bubbler nozzles, the normal adjustable or fixed spray nozzles, or stripped pattern nozzles, or the rotary nozzles, in this case the R1 from Rainbird. We will use the automatic mode. We could also choose an appropriate nozzle right away. But when we would have to select a different type each time, with the automatic mode we can choose within the nozzle type which range the nozzle should reach. We place the first sprinkler up here in the corner. One click and the position is fixed. Then we drag the mouse pointer to the desired range. One click to fix the spray distance and the program shows me which nozzle is needed. Then we set the angle. One more click and the first sprinkler is set. We place the next sprinkler in this corner. One click and the position is fixed. Set the angle. Here on the corner we also place a sprinkler. This one can spray a triple quarter circle. Another sprinkler. And IRRISketch choose the RN24 by Rainbird. With Escape we leave the automatic mode. As you can see, the colors in the program correspond to the actual product color. This gives a better overview in the layout. If we select a nozzle, we immediately see the type of nozzle. Here below in the status bar again all important information about the sprinkler. The nozzle type, the body, the radius, the angle, the reduction, the water consumption per hour and the water pressure. The pressure on the sprinkler is preset to 3.1 bar. We have the option to change the pressure for each individual nozzle. Select a nozzle. Here at the bottom left we got the toolbox, where I can set various parameters. For example, the pressure. The pressure is preset to 3.1 bar. Check the box for Use Custom. The pressure of 1 bar is set. And apply. IRRISketch now calculates all parameters based on the new water pressure. A smaller radius, less water consumption. 1 bar pressure as we choose. And the indication that the pressure is too low. If you set a realistic pressure of 2.5 bar, all parameters change and the warning message disappears. Now let's get back to the preset pressure of 3.1 bar. We can also set the pressure for the entire system. Here, top right, this cog wheel, we can define the overall configuration of the project. Consumer settings. Here we got the expected pressure at the consumer, just as recommended by the vendor, or set by user, for example 4 bar. Save. Let's see what happened. A bigger radius, more water consumption, and the indication that the pressure is too high. So we set the pressure back to 3.1 bar preset by the program. In this project settings we have the option to displaying the unit of measurement in meters, centimeters, millimeters, the radius in meters or feet, the area in square meters, hectare or square feet, the precipitation rate in millimeters an hour or inch an hour, and the volumes in liters, cubic or gallons. As you can see in the status bar, the water consumption is displayed in liter per hour. We have the possibility to display the water consumption in liters per minute, cubic per hours or gallon per minute. The unit of pressure and the flow rate can also be changed according to your wishes. When we mark a nozzle, we have the possibility to adjust the settings. We can copy and paste the nozzles using Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. We can change the angle, the radius or the direction in which the sprayers spray. The changes we make to the nozzles can only be made within the limitations of that nozzle's abilities. For example, we can't make this R18 nozzle spray 7 meters because it actually cannot do. However, we can select a different nozzle in the toolbox under Set Variant. For example, the RVAN24. And we can then set the radius up to 7 meters. But we can also set a completely different nozzle via Set Type. For example, the Hunter MP Rotator 2090 degrees nozzle. It's that easy to change the nozzle. But now get back to the RVAN. We can also change the spray body. If we take a reduced pressure model such as the 1804 PRS from Rainbird, the working pressure changed directly and accordingly the range as well as the water consumption of the sprinkler. If we select all sprinklers by drawing a frame around them, we can see the total water consumption in the status bar. We can make the pressure reduced model out of all the sprinklers and then see how the water consumption has reduced. Another way to select several nozzles at the same time is to hold the control and click on each sprinkler individually. Now let's place several sprinklers on the surface. Let's go to the layout mode. In the toolbox bottom left, under Visual Style, we find Precipitation. Here we can see how effective the coverage of the areas with precipitation is. Now we can see where the sprinklers are missing and place them in the plan. This already looks better. Now let's take a look at this area. Since this is a thin strip, we need strip nozzles. Let's use the MP Rotators strip from Hunter. We put the first one here in the corner. As for the other nozzles, we see here directly a spray pattern, which we can drag to the desired range. Then the center nozzle. With a little trick, we can reduce the amount of work. We select the sprayer and hold the space bar. Push the left mouse button, then just drag it over and the sprinklers is multiplied. Delete this one. And this side is finished. We can equip the opposite side with sprinklers very quickly. Simply select all the sprinklers here. Then we select Transform and Mirror in the toolbox. Check the Copy Items box since the original nozzles should remain. And draw the mirror line as we know it from the drawing function. And the sprayers are all mirrored. As you can see, the right corner strip turns into a left corner strip nozzle. Then change these two nozzles manually. This one is right corner and this left corner. The same works with all nozzles. Let's choose the 800 MP rotator from Hunter and place it in the corner. Then the next one. Select the nozzles, hold down the space bar, keep the left mouse button pressed and drag the cursor to the corner. We have already equipped the entire page with sprinklers. Change the angle and you are done. If you want to correct the position of the sprinklers, select them all and put them in the right position. And again, we mirror the sprinklers. Select all of them, choose Transform and Mirror function, copy them is still selected and then draw the mirror line. The complete area is already irrigated. Now let's take a look at the larger sprinklers. With the IRRISketch residential version, you have access to 3/4 inch sprinklers or rotors. The 1 inch variants and larger will be available in the commercial version. For these sprinklers, the spray bodies and nozzles are not selected separately, but always the entire nozzle series. Let's choose the Rainbird 3500 in the part circle variant and place the sprinkler on the surface as usual. Let's take another look at the water precipitation in the layout mode. And we see that less water is reaching here in the middle. Let's place some more here. This looks better. Let's mark all sprinklers and see the total consumption. We are about 7,572 liters. Here we can also change the pressure of each individual sprinkler or the total pressure of all sprinklers. The program automatically selects the approximate nozzle for the select radius. Here, for example, 3 gallons, 1 gallons, 1.5 gallons and so on. Be careful. As you hopefully know, these sprinklers cannot run in the same zone. Otherwise, the water distribution will be irregular. A way to avoid this problem is to choose the MPR nozzles from Rainbird, which are available with the 5000 series rotors. We can choose plastic or stainless steel risers, standard nozzles or MPR nozzles. Here we still have the choice between different riser heights with outlet stop valve or pressure reduction. We choose the 5004 PC MPR rotors and place them in our area. IRRISketch selects the appropriate nozzle here based on the throw distance and angle. These are matched to each other by the amount of water and can be connected to the same zone. Again, the color of the nozzle corresponds with the original color of the manufacturer. That's it. Now you know how to choose and place your sprinklers correctly. See you next time.